app, restarted the phone, restarted Instagram, and just could not get it going. But buenos dias, estamos aquí.
Finalmente. So welcome to El Brunch. Maybe you don't know a lot of things about the show, but this is a brunch show, always between breakfast and lunch. So we always start talking about morning and routines and those kind of amazing things. So, for example, my morning starts with tea. I'm a tea person.
Tea, okay.
And what about you?
Here we go. Tea, white tea.
It depends. For example, today it was tea.
Okay.
And what about you? How is a morning in the life of LA Knight?
Oh, wow. Okay, so recently I just started a new training program. So
okay.
I get up and I get myself a little glass of water. I throw in a little bit of lemon, some apple cider vinegar, like a greens powder, some glutamine. We're getting real technical now.
Yeah.
And like a handful of supplements. There's like fish oil and a fat burner and some other stuff like that. I'll let that go for a little bit. Go hit some cardio in my garage.
Okay.
And then we'll cook up a breakfast.
And I want to know, what is that kind of breakfast for you?
Well, that's changed recently too, since I have a trainer now. So the new breakfast now, it depends on the day, but more. Okay. You're mostly going to get like a little bowl of cream of rice, some egg whites. Before having the trainer, though, I would just do 7 eggs, the whole eggs. I'd put them in a blender with blueberries, strawberries, and a banana. Blend them up and drink it. It was a delicious smoothie.
Oh, 7 eggs, you said?
Yeah.
Okay, sounds yummy.
Well, when you put in the bananas, the blueberries, and the strawberries, it makes it a delicious, frothy, thick, because the blueberries and strawberries are frozen. So now you have a frozen smoothie.
Mm-hmm. Sounds yummy.
It really is.
Really?
You like berries and bananas?
Yes, berries and bananas and 7 eggs. So. Okay, so I need a few seconds just to translate to the people. ¿Ok? Perfecto. Vamos a decirles, gente, ¿qué creen? Que aquí tenemos una rutina completamente distinta, ¿no? Y pues él se levanta y se toma su agüita con limón, con vinagre, le echa también unas cucharaditas de polvo con verde, o sea, yo creo que tiene que la espirulina, que la espinaca, que todas esas cosas verdes súper nutritivas. Después ya le pone otras cositas de estos que necesitan para ponerse bien mameyes. Se va corriendo al gimnasio. Después de que sale del gimnasio, ¡pum! Él regresa a tomarse un smoothie de 7 huevos, fresas y bananas. Él dice que muy yummy. Dice, okay. So now, do you have any meal?
Yeah. Surprising. You don't expect it, but it's very good.
Yeah. Oh, you understand everything.
I'll bring you one next time. We'll have one at brunch. El Brunch. Okay.
Well, next time I want to try in front of you, and I will say like yes or not.
If you're responding C.
Oh no! Perfect. So, Ellie, I don't know if you have any cheat meal.
Oh yeah. So, so the trainer actually programs them in. So my last cheat meal was triple cheeseburger, hamburguesa, triple A. Is that, I don't know how I say triple. I'm sorry, con queso. Excuse me. Papas fritas.
Sí.
¿Cómo se dice sushi? Sushi?
Sushi?
Yeah.
Sushi.
3 rolls. And 2 donuts.
2 donuts. Ay, eso sí me gusta.
Sí. Me gustaría.
Ok, bueno, gente, de cheat meal, de esta comidita que a todos nos encanta, pues él se echa una hamburguesa triple, con sus papas fritas y con sus 3 rollos de sushi y sus dos donas. Hay nada más. Okay. So, and now,
Then
I
I'm
want...
pregnant with a food baby.
What?
Then I'm pregnant with a food baby.
You're pregnant with... No way. Never. So now, let's talk about WWE. Are you ready?
I guess. I mean, if that's what we're here for.
Okay. I want to know what is happening with Ted DiBiase and Cameron Grimes. Right.
Well, I think it's clear that Ted sees some promise in a guy like LA Knight. There's some potential with Cameron Grimes, but it's just not the same, you know. I mean, the guy got a little lucky with some virtual money and made a couple dollars with some GameStop. But if you want to talk about a guy who's proven commodity, and so I think Ted sees that. So you talk about $1 million legacy. I'm not a millionaire yet. I'm comfortable, but I'm not a millionaire yet. And I figured Ted can get me there, and I can also help him move his legacy forward. And so it's kind of a mutual, I think a mutually beneficial deal.
Oh, so you're saying that, don't you think that you're the perfect match to carry the legacy, the $1 million man? Well,
Don't you agree with that?
Well, I mean, I think you have everything to carry that championship, but it's up to you.
I'm not the millionaire yet. He's got to help me get there.
Ah, okay.
So,
No, 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 eso sí que no. Perfect. Bueno, ahorita estamos hablando de lo que está pasando con Ted DiBiase, ¿verdad? Porque regresó y toda la gente estamos toda la gente está muy emocionada, sí. Y Cameron Grimes. Y también hablamos acerca de esto, de cómo se vería él y que si cree que lo tiene todo para hacer, para continuar con el legado del hombre con los millones, con el campeonato de $1 millón, ¿no? Y él me dijo, mamacita, ¿qué crees? ¿Qué es todo esto? ¿Qué es todo esto? Y así que, más bien aquí la pregunta sería también para todos ustedes. ¿Qué piensan? Yo creo que lo tiene todo. And now, you said that you are part of what?
I don't know. I said sí, todo le dice. Sí.
Sí, lo que tú digas, mamacita. So, you say that you're part of the NXT top tier talent like Finn Balor, Kyle O'Reilly, Johnny Gargano, Pete Dunne, and Adam Cole. Do you really feel this way?
I said I'm part of that?
Yeah?
Oh, no, I wouldn't say that.
No?
No. Would you say that? You would say that? No, I'd say you're wrong. Because they are top tier talent. And then here's LA Knight.
Oh my God!
I don't know that I would say that. You know, I mean, I feel like I'm in a league of my own, if I'm honest. I mean, if I'm humble about it, if I really kind of, you know, if I don't really take it too far over the top, I'd just say I'm in my own league.
Yeah, that's very humble. That's something.
Thank you. I appreciate you noticing that. That's what I like about you, your attention to detail.
A ver, gente, estamos hablando ahorita acerca de que él dijo, que ella no lo dijo, yo lo digo, que él estaba en el mismo nivel que Finn Balor, que Adam Cole, que Kyle O'Reilly, y él me dijo, ¿por qué no? A ver, yo no dije eso, ¿tú lo dijiste? Y yo, bueno, pues sí, yo lo estoy diciendo. Él me dijo, no te equivoques, reina, yo no estoy ahí. Papá, LA Knight está acá. ¿Es verdad? ¿Es
¿Cómo
verdad?
El mejor de todo el mundo? Mira.
I love it. Love it. And so, Dan, may the WWE Universe expect to see LA Knight versus Karrion Kross for the NXT title soon?
Oh, really?
What do you think it is?
You think a lot of people are looking for that, huh?
Yes, I think so. I'm looking for that. I want to see that match. I have to confess that.
You know, I feel like I've heard a couple people mention that actually. I I'll reserve comment and just say I'll let that happen when it happens.
No, Elaine, you just have to say sí or no.
Sí or no? No.
Sí, sí,
Speaking of
sí.
which, I have my Santo book right here. Sí or no? Out of nowhere. Anyway,
Oh,
right here at my left.
oh,
Oh,
Santo.
yeah, I got that when I was when I wrestled in Mexico back in 2013. Um,
Oh, and tell me that story sounds really
well,
interesting.
so I wrestled for Hijo del Santo. He put together it was a promotion I think called like Toto por el Toto, and got to have some cool matches with like Dr. Wagner, Hijo de Solitario, and it was my first time wrestling in Mexico. Amazing time, crazy time, but I wasn't very well liked, and they were throwing stuff at me the whole time there. So
Okay.
regardless,
And what do you think about Mexico?
I love Mexico. I love Mexico. Bring me to Mexico City any day of the week. Cancun any day of the week. I've enjoyed a lot of time down south of the border.
Okay. So, Elena, you have to know that mi casa en Mexico is tu casa.
Is that an invitation?
I mean, I'm saying I'm trying to be.
I know.
Okay. So let's continue.
Yes. I'm sorry. A welcoming host.
A ver, and you have to know something. Buddy Murphy is here, and he said that you said your favorite wrestler is Buddy Murphy. He said that.
Who said that?
Buddy Murphy?
Buddy Murphy said that. Who's Buddy Murphy?
Yeah.
Who's that?
Yeah. Is that true? Is your favorite wrestler?
You know, I'm gonna say he's probably my 331st favorite wrestler. I think actually he's in there somewhere.
Okay, a ver.
The last place I ranked him.
Ok.
Yeah.
Tenemos que hablar primero porque ya se me fue el hilo de esto. Que resulta que estuvo aquí en México y le encantó México y tuvo, la verdad es que los combates que tuvo fueron impresionantes y fueron increíbles. Y de ahí sacó el libro que nos enseñó. Así que ya lo sabemos, después se apareció Buddy Murphy y dijo que él era que él era la superestrella que más quería LA Knight, y pues no, no es así.
But I think I'm his favorite wrestler. I'm pretty sure.
What? I couldn't hear you.
I said I think I'm his favorite wrestler. I'm pretty sure of that.
You know that? I think so too. Just in Spanish. Él cree que él es su superestrella favorita de Murphy, pero no le digan a nadie, a nadie.
Sí, es verdad.
Okay.
Un poquito español.
Yay! And now, when did you realize and when did you say like, yes, I'm going to be a professional wrestler?
Ooh, I think my friends knew it before I did. My whole life, when I was a little kid, I was always imitating wrestlers, and I had the little championship belts, and I would wrestle my teddy bears and stuff like that. And then in high school, I started making shirts with my face on it and stuff, and just kind of like, you know, playing the part of this pompous ass. That was when my friends were like, "Oh my God, dude, you're totally gonna be a wrestler," and I was like, "No, I'm not." And then I went to college and I started to put on a little bit of muscle, and I was like, "Oh, wait a minute." I was like, "I might actually do this." And so once I was out of college, I was just like,
Oh.
and it's been a long, long journey, but that's not a complaint because actually I've loved the entire road. It's been a struggle. It's been rough. It's been 18 years. But I think everything's happened just right, just at the right time. and I'm loving every minute.
Oh, that's amazing. It's a really sweet story with your teddy bears. Love-
I mean, that's the good part. Occasionally, you know, you do something stupid and hurt one of the neighbor kids or something, but you know, that happens. Giving DVDs to a neighbor on the bed or something.
A ver, gente, pues estamos hablando desde cuando él dijo, voy a ser una superestrella, no me importa. Y la verdad es que me dijo, yo, o sea, lo sabían mis amigos antes de que yo lo supiera. Porque desde niño, pues él se ponía, imagínense eso, está increíble, que él se ponía a hacer combates con los ositos de peluche. Entonces fue algo súper bonito. Ya después que creció y vio que los músculos que tenía y no sé qué, pues ya fue como decir, ah, mira, esto sí lo puedo hacer yo. A pesar de que ha sido una muy larga travesía, 18 años de su vida, él dice que no se queja y que está todo bien, pero pues ahora es el momento, las cosas pasan en el exacto y que le gusta muchísimo cómo ha pasado todo. Okay, and now, who is your favorite superstar in all time?
I can't narrow that to one. I can't pick one, but I could tell you my Mount Rushmore. I could tell you my four.
Okay.
Four all time.
In WWE.
Because when I was a kid,
Yeah.
huge, enormous Hulkamaniac. So Hogan's number one.
Hogan.
Flair.
Flair.
The Rock.
La Roca.
Steve Austin.
Steve Austin, of
Those
course.
are those are my biggest inspirations. Those are my biggest influences, and all the guys who are the biggest reason for me doing what I'm doing now.
Okay.
So if there's anybody that I model what I do after, it's those four guys.
Perfecto, qué bonito. And, bueno, acá él dijo Hogan, Steve Austin, La Roca y Flair. Y Flair. Gracias, Pepe. Gracias. And I want to know now what inspires you in general and in the wrestling business.
What inspires me?
Yes.
Oh boy. Oh boy. That's such a broad question. I don't know how to answer that.
You know, hey, for example.
Wait,
Or
what?
what?
What'd you say?
In a day or maybe in your life or I don't know.
I don't know. You know, I mean, when you consider,
It's okay. If you don't have the answer now, you have to come again to the brunch.
I'm coming to answer that question. No, I don't know. I mean, there's a lot of things that inspire me. I guess. I mean, really, when I look back and I watch some of my favorites, like I just mentioned, and I you know, see kind of the influence that they had on the business, and I see someone who's like a perfectionist and really great at the craft, like a Michael Jordan. Or even you look at a guy like Arnold Schwarzenegger, where, you know, you can say whatever you want about his personal life or whatever, but on a professional standpoint and on an achievement standpoint, you're looking at a guy who came here with a funny accent and had a dream and became the greatest bodybuilder of all time and said, well, that's not enough. Now I want to become one of the biggest box office actors of all time. Now I want to become a politician. Did that. So, you know, just watching people be great at something and set out to do something that's unusual, unlikely. I mean, I had people, and as I'm sure anybody who does this has, who say, you know, this isn't a real thing, you know, this is a pipe dream, you got to get a real job or this, that, whatever. But if you can really focus on what you're doing and make yourself great at what you're doing, or whatever it is that you're passionate about, it can become your real job, which it has. So I think that's really, I think the biggest inspiration is looking at people like that, where it's like, damn, just the influence that they can have on something, or just the level of effort and focus that they put into getting what they want. And in the process, entertaining people, helping people. I mean, all the people that I talked about for the most part are at least on some level philanthropic. I mean, you look at a guy like Arnold who went into politics, and maybe he didn't agree with his politics, and maybe he didn't agree with the way they did things, but he was at least trying in some way to help the people and give back and all that kind of stuff. So, yeah,
Great.
I think anybody who fits in line with those kind of ideals, I think, is an inspiration.
Beautiful. Great answer. Thank you so much.
Bonita.
Qué bonita respuesta. Muy bien, pues estamos ahorita hablando acerca de quién lo inspira. Y me dijo que Michael Jordan y Arnold Schwarzenegger, porque pues básicamente las vidas que han tenido han sido ejemplares, que no les ha importado que si hablan chistoso, que si se ven, que si les dicen nada, y que han ido paso a paso cumpliendo todos los sueños de su vida, han inspirado a todas las personas. Ya han logrado hacer cambios contundentes. Así que, pues a él es lo que le gusta, para que todos se alineen con ese tipo de personajes que son los que realmente inspiran. And now, how and where do you see yourself in 20 years?
20 years. Wow. I don't even know where I'll see myself in 2 hours. That's a lie, actually. I know exactly where I'll be in 2 hours. 20 years.
Okay, maybe 5 years.
Ooh, 5 years? Oh, man. Life is so crazy. I've never been good at forecasting that because life has taken so many wild twists and turns.
It's true.
And some of it's very unexpected, but damn. Where do I see 5 years? Here we go. I'm going to be 5 years. I'm going to be out in the middle of nowhere on a farm, growing my own food and just living like a hermit by myself.
Oh, really? Sounds great.
Maybe not by myself. What I mean is like, no neighbors, just be like.
I love it. I really like it. Yeah, I'm agree. I really want that kind of life. I don't know, in 5 years, maybe, but yeah, sooner as well.
Okay. Mi casa es tu casa, right?
Me estás invitando. A ver, gente, pues ahorita le pregunté que cómo se veía en 20 años y me dijo, pues es que no sé qué voy a hacer ni en 2 horas. No, no es cierto, en 2 horas sí. La verdad es que no soy muy bueno en esta cuestión de la planificación, pero lo que sí te puedo decir es que quizá en 5 años yo esté en medio de la nada, en una casa, bueno, eso no lo estoy diciendo, en una casa padrísima, ¿verdad? Donde él tenga que tener ahí su granjita y él coseche todo y no tenga que depender nunca más de ningún otro vecino. Yo le digo, suena fantástico. Muy bien, y cultivando todas las cosas. Now, so, let's go to
let me add to that, though. If we're going to talk 5 years, I'm going to say also adding NXT champion at some point, maybe a multi-time WWE champion, Universal champion, maybe an Intercontinental champion, a lot of things like that. There's a lot of goals that I have, and I've given myself some lofty, rather ambitious goals. So within 5 years, and hopefully before that, all those things will have been done.
Ok, pues miren, que LA Knight acaba de decir, espérate, me falta decir algo, voy a ser el campeón de todo lo que aquello que se mira ahora en WWE será mío, pero pues también me gusta esta otra parte, ¿verdad?, de la vida, así que ya lo sabemos, todas sus metas son muy ambiciosas, porque todas las metas son ambiciosas, así que en 5 años o antes va a tenerlo todo.
And at that point, we'll be debating, is he one of the greatest WWE superstars of all time? I don't know.
Oh, la, la. Pucha. Y la gente se va a quedar pensando, oh, es que ha sido la superestrella más grande de todos los tiempos. Pucha. Esa es una muy buena meta. It's a great goal.
I hope they say it just like that.
And now, this is the last question. Let's imagine that I'm your delivery girl and I will shop for your groceries. Which are the 3 items that I can never forget. Bye.
Is this your way of asking if you can move in? Uh, let's see. See, that recently changed. Ordinarily in the past, it would be eggs,
Huevos,
some sort of beef,
carne,
um,
sweets, maybe.
mm-mm,
Mm-mm.
mm-mm.
Fish. Mm-mm.
Maybe, yeah, yeah. Maybe we'll say fish, beef, eggs. For
And
sure. Say it again.
aguacate.
See?
Gracias. Perfect.
All right. My first question. No, I'm kidding. I don't have any questions.
Oh my God. I was like a little bit saying, okay, thank you so much, Al. No. But, okay. Well,
Buenos dias.
buenos días, buenas noches, ciao. So, thank you so much for your time and kindness. It was amazing to have you here, really, having you. And you know, we love you so much in Latin America. And if you can say some words to the WWE universe here in Latin America, would be amazing.
Wow. Well, if you want me to say some words to the WWE Universe in Latin America, here's what I'd say. Check out your boy. Check out LA Knight every single week on NXT because look, you're watching you're watching history in the making here. You could say future in the making because that's almost what I just said. The bottom line is, got some interesting stuff coming aboard. And you even said yourself, hey, maybe someday you want to see LA Knight and Karrion Kross, right? Right, yeah. And so maybe we will someday. Will we see it next week? Probably not. But who knows? If you ask for it, perhaps all your dreams can come true. The bottom line is, a lot of big things going on for this guy. So stay tuned, because it's LA Knight's game, right? That's life.
Thank you so much, LA. And
Thank
thank you so much for your time.
Let's have brunch again.
Yes.